Up next here on NEC Football on the Run, it is time for our Commitment to Success Spotlight, brought to you by Provident Bank. Provident Bank, commitment you can count on. Joining us today is the running back from the Wagner College Seahawks, grad student Andre Hines Jr. Andre, welcome to the Spotlight.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
We're so excited to have you on board here with us this week. This is quite a part of Wagner's schedule right now. You're playing last year's co-champions back-to-back weeks, both at home though. You had Central Connecticut State last week, a tough overtime loss, and then you have Duquesne coming up this week. Let's go back to last week for a second though. When you assess the offense in that game, what's one area that you think the team fared very well on, and what's one area that you think the offense still needs to improve on?
I think we established ourselves very early in the game. Tremendous thing that we did, especially with me breaking off like a 20-yard plus run to get the game going. Guys feed off momentum. There's a lot of things we need to work on. It's still here and there, because we came out with a loss. But I right now our O line is young, so we got a lot of guys banged up, and we got a lot of guys first time starting. So it's all just a learning experience for them. Everybody bonding together and gelling together this late in the season.
How tough is it just, emotionally to get yourself all up for 1 week, exert all that energy, take your opponent to the limit, fall just short, and now you kind of have to come back and do that all over again against a just as good, maybe even better opponent here
Right.
this week. So how do you kind of do that, emotionally, kind of get yourself up all over again, starting from scratch?
I think it's just the nature of the game. You take a L or you get, you fall down, you get right back up onto the next one. Like you said, like we on to the next play, next game, everything, next man up mentality. So we just here getting ready for Duquesne, and they're the next people up on our schedule.
So let's talk about your football journey here for a second. How was it? When was it growing up that you kind of fell in love with the game of football?
I grew up playing football in my neighborhood. I live in Staten Island, so I'm from Staten Island. I live in the Park Hill, so I grew up with a lot of the kids playing football. That's where I fell in love with it. And from there, this is where everything took off. I went to Erasmus Hall High School. From there, I went to Boston College, and now I'm here, back at home.
Like you said, from Staten Island, made your way to Boston College, then coming back home. What was it that caught your eye about Wagner that let you know that this was the place for you?
It's the coaches. They have Coach Munson over there, Coach Masella, and they have my boy Quincy Barnes over there. And me and Quincy go way back. He was like, we played on the same youth team, and yeah, so that's where it was like a family bond that I was missing from Boston College, and I got it here. So it was like a one-way ticket. I knew I was coming here.
Now, last year you missed the first couple games, but we actually called the game against Stonehill for ESPN Plus when you made
Right.
your Wagner debut. And I remember talking with Coach Masella before the game, and he said, hey, watch out for this Hines kid. We're going to give him a lot of carries. He might have a big day. And you did 16 carries, 71 yards. The entire team really ran the ball well that day. What do you
Right.
remember so much about that game against Stonehill and your debut in a Wagner uniform?
It was a lot of emotion. It was first game back, coming back from an injury, a severe surgery as that with my shoulder, and I was ready to ball. I've been out for the whole season, damn near, and yeah.
So, Andre, we know you're a physical running back. You run with power. You had a couple 100-yard rushing games this year. So, I guess it's a weird question to ask, but do you enjoy that contact? Because, if you're going to be successful, you kind of have to, take some punishment, dish out some punishment. So, is that something you enjoy about the game?
Yes, that's something I definitely do enjoy. With my stature and stuff like that, being 6'2", 235. I gotta enjoy the contact. The biggest thing of my game. So I like to deliver the blow, and it helps me, give momentum to my team, help my teammates feed off of it when they see me run through a guy or two.
Now, you mentioned your teammates this year, your running back room. You have yourself and some very talented backs. Seku's
Yes,
there,
sir.
Matt Morad's there.
Yes,
Your
sir.
quarterbacks can even run if they need to. So,
Yes, sir.
what do you like best about those other guys that you have running the football this year for the team?
The best thing about us, we complement each other. Right now, we have a our identity is Legion 3. It's not just one of us, it's all three of us, and that's the biggest thing. I think when we step on the field, we like to show everybody that we have the best core running back room in the conference. And I think we prove that every weekend and week out. So yeah, I think we have a great group of young guys living there that's ready to take over when they get the opportunity to.
Now, we all love to watch you guys run the football, but you know who doesn't? Duquesne. They don't like watching anybody run the football. They're the number one rush defense in the NEC. They only allow about 114 per game. So looking ahead to this game, what are going to be some keys for you guys to be successful on Saturday?
That's it seems like a little challenge, but ain't nothing it's nothing for us, So, we just gonna keep on doing what we do. Our best thing is our run game, and that's what we're gonna stay doing. And may the best man win.
We look forward to watching it. Now we have some quick hitters for you. These are the final five. So quick hitters, first thing that comes to mind, just let it out. All right.
All right,
All right. Your go-to karaoke song.
Mr. Brightside,
Ooh, okay, great one. Your favorite Halloween candy.
Reese's,
Okay, can't go wrong. Your favorite player, past or present, that you love watching play.
Eric Dickinson,
Wow, okay. Day game or night game? Which do you prefer?
night game, under the
Okay.
lights, can't beat it.
All right. And final question, if we surveyed your teammates and asked them to come up with a word to describe you, what word do you think they would come up with?
Funny.
Okay, all right. It was a pleasure chatting with you here today, Andre.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. We wish you the best of luck coming up on Saturday and the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Now you could check out Andre and the Seahawks Saturday at noon. It's Halloween at Hamline as they host the Duquesne Dukes. It's on ESPN Plus and the ESPN app. And be sure to check out the full episode of the NEC Football on the Run podcast. It's a part of the NEC Overtime Pod wherever you get your podcasts. This has been the Commitment to Success Spotlight, brought to you by Provident Bank.